Alright, guys, so on to the next, as I said before. And this goes out to all my Transformers fans out there. Yes, indeed. I know there are a lot of you out there, so don't try to hide. But I apologize once again for not delivering the recap slash review for last week's episode entitled Armada, episode 36. So I'm here to give you episode 37 of the second season of Transformers Prime. There is, for all those who want to know, third season is in development as we speak right now. So this episode was entitled Flying Mine. And bottom line, guys, this was still a solid episode. So following the events of the previous episode, Armada, where Bulkhead was accidentally trapped on board the Nemesis, the Decepticon, the Nemesis, has crashed on a mountainside, and its engines is severely damaged. Okay, Megatron is really upset, and he tries to repair the engines, the physical way first off, but it ain't working. So what does he do later? So he decides to repair it by influencing it, fueling it up with dark energon, because he figured if dark energon is flowing through his cores, then it should work on the ship, right? Okay, it works. Yeah, it works. But also, an unexpected side effect happens with the Nemesis. The ship develops a mind of its own and rebels against the entire crew. So, in terms of it puts all the Decepticons on board in stasis lock, including the Autobots that go to tackle, since they feel that since our enemies are down, let's take advantage of this. They go out, and the ship begins to go flying out of control, and both, like I said, both Autobots and Decepticons are locked in stasis. So we find out that the coordinates that the ship has been deciphering, they deciphered the pieces of where the rest of the artifacts of Cybertron is. And one of the places is basically my neck of the woods, New York. So the ship is heading towards New York. And this is where, once again, you gotta praise that they use the humans on this show very well. Here we go, M.V.K, Jack. That's right, get a plus for that. M.V.K, Jack, Raphael, and Agent Fowler go on board to, get the information they need and to pretty much do what they can, because they know that Decepticons, there's something bad with Decepticons. So they find themselves one another trying to stop what's rampaging on the ship. And I'm talking, guys, everybody's in stasis lock, including the army of Insecticons that are aboard the Nemesis that basically Megatron has under his control now. And it really just came down to, now let me explain why the guys, the humans, Rafi and them went on board. Because of the fact that the ship did not identify carbon-based individuals yet. So they were like invisible to them until it started to really focus on them. So it became a game of cat and mouse for the gang to really stop the Nemesis from wreaking havoc and things like that. So what happened is Raphael split up. Everybody split up. And Raphael, he tried to shut down the power source of the Dark Energon from flowing through the Nemesis. But that's what Megatron wanted to do. So what he did was he used the ship as his advantage. Basically, he jumped out of the way when the ship had Nemesis had like these claw-like pinchers coming at him. And what he did was he jumped out of the way, and the Nemesis, the claw, hit Megatron, and so Megatron is like a dice. So he just fell over with where Megatron had his hand on the lever, and he basically like a domino, basically. Yeah, I said dice. I meant domino. And Megatron fell over, and the Dark Energon depletion was stopped out of the Nemesis, and that's how they were able to stop this. So basically, they had to get off board because everybody started to come out of stasis lock, but they couldn't leave without the info that they got. So Jack told Miko and Raph to get Agent Fowler, who got knocked out, get him out of there. And while Jack went on top to get the data disk or so, but I think it was knockout. He started to come to, and he was gonna drill Jack, but luckily Ratchet came and knocked him out, and they got free. So they know that the next coordinates are somewhere in New York City. So they have to go to New York City, which is pretty much the next episode entitled Tunnel Vision. And I can't wait to see the Autobots in my neck of the woods. So it's going to be fun to me, very much. But Flying Minds was good. It was really good to see. I thought that was really interesting. Them giving the Nemesis a mind of its own and everything like that. But for all those out there that do watch Transformers Prime, ending my recap / review, what did you think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Or are you, no matter what, this is an awesome show, and you're going to see it through to the end? But other than that, this is Mount Vernon Kid. On to the next. 2 more shows to go, guys. Just 2 more.